Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my finale for the Roulette Pan collab, and it was set up by Alexy and Rebecca Morgan, and I will of course have them linked down below. Today is the finale. They are taking a break, so I don't think it's coming back just yet, but when it is I will be doing it. So if you're interested in seeing how I did between December, like last month, and now, then just keep watching. So as you already probably know, there are 6 products you're working on at any given time. You pick a goal and you try and hit them, and I have hit 9 goals this round, which is, it's a 4-month project. Also, if my face looks like swollen here to you, apologies, or not even apologies because it's life, but if you're wondering, my wisdom tooth has an abscess on it and I'm taking antibiotics amongst other things, but it's swollen all here. My nodes are swollen, so it is immensely painful, but if I'm looking unusually different, that is why. But anyway, for the first of the 2 goals, I had a cream product, and it was this Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow, and my goal was to use the cream highlighter shade 10 times, and I think I only rolled this in the last time. Well guys, I used it like 15 or 20 times, like I went well over the goal. I love this shade. There's even a dip in it now. You could totally see a dip. I use it as a cream blush and a cream highlight. It's so easy to use. I apply it with a sponge. I absolutely love it so much. If you could buy that on its own, I would. Can you? I must look into it. Can you? I hate the way I have to buy things online. It's so hard to tell, you know? But I'm absolutely loving this palette, and I'm glad that something that's new enough in my collection got so much use. The next one that hit its goal, which I was surprised, was your most expensive eyeshadow palette. Mine is the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow. Mine is the Natasha Denona. They're both Natasha Denona, are they? Yeah. Natasha Denona Purple Blue palette. This is over $200. Nothing to me is worth that amount of money, but I do love the palette. I had to use it 10 times. I used it over the 10 times. I really like the palette, like I just truly do. Do not drop it. God almighty, I'm holding 200 euros. There it is there. It's absolutely stunning. I don't have any of the other ridiculously expensive ones that are this size, but it's beautiful. My favorite shade is the silvery one, but again, the Nabla Pretty Cute one is still better than this, like texture wise. As for the mattes, they're all a beautiful butterly formula. The shimmers are just so, it's just beautiful. I just love the palette. Like, look at that duochrome, like browny, red, green, blue shade. Like, all of the shades speak to me. All of them. I just love all of them. Like, even look at these. There's just not enough days in the year, is there? I want to keep playing with it, so I'm leaving it on my desk to keep playing with it because I'm enjoying it. I just, again, 2021, if I learn nothing from 2020, it has to, in relation to makeup, it has to be that I need a better balance. I just need a better balance, and I want my collection to look more loved as well. So that palette's staying out for that very reason. Then on to the goals that I have not yet hit. A hair care product. This is the Caviar CC Cream 10-in-1 Complete Correction Leave-In Perfector, 25 mils or 0.85 fluid ounces. I foolishly said to finish, but I got this from Elaine, and I went down this bit here, as you can see. Absolutely, really, I'm loving this product. Ireland is just pretty much the last good while now. We're in and out of, like, for a couple of weeks before Christmas they took us out of a lockdown, but other than that we've been in, like, and now we're in a full lockdown again. Can't go to work, can't do anything. Guard at checkpoints, the usual, which means I'm not leaving the house. My hair is wavy, so it does frizz when I brush it. As you can see, it just frizzes up when I brush it, so it needs to be brushed because it's knotty, but when I brush it, it frizzes. So I put this in when my hair is wet, and then sometimes I put it in then to calm down the frizz. But since I'm at home and it's just friends chatting, I'm like, no, I'm not wasting it because it's so nice that I don't have anything else like this. So I'm leaving it out for those other times, you know. When I'm feeling fancy, I'll put it on as well because it's a really nice product. One I didn't hit my goal on is so close. It's a product that deserves more hype. Inglot HD Perfect Cover Up Foundation in the shade 76. And I mean the brand Inglot. I feel kind of deserves more hype, but that's just my humble opinion. And I wanted to finish this. This is my fake tan shade and also deepening up foundations throughout the year. I'm glad I put it in a project because it would have just sat there, you know, not being used. So here it is. It's so close. It's an airlift pump. I just don't know how close I need to come for you to see. I don't know. I need to be like really fancy and have like a monitor, but like that's just too much now. At this moment in time, it's too much for me. We've gotten a room, that's plenty. But yeah, I love this. I love this. I really do love it. Now, it's not, if I put this on my hand, I don't want to waste it, but if I put it on my hand, it won't run. So it's like, it's medium to full coverage, and it's not quite matte, but it's matter than everything else that I own. It's like a comfortable matte, like a satin almost. If I was to put this on my face, it wouldn't be a full coverage. You'd still see stuff through it. So but if I went over again in certain areas, then it would be full coverage. And again, if I squirted it on my hand, it wouldn't run. So basically, I don't ever use a full pump of any foundation to cover my face. I use not even a half pump for my whole face. I do mix it to deepen up my other foundation. But I'm really happy I was working on that, but I didn't quite meet my goal. Then a product I rolled in the last time, it was an indie product. I rolled in this Dandelions palette, and I will have Dandelions linked down below. He now has his own website. I only wanted to use it 5 times because I only rolled it in and had so many eyeshadows and projects. And I was like, no, and I want to play in December. Hello, Sandy comes down my chimney. I want to be ready. But here it is. So I used it only the 3 times. But it's so beautiful. I repressed this shade here. My favorite shade so far is this shade here. It's called Anya. It's like a duochrome greeny white. Can you see that? Like, can you see that? I generally use this as an inner corner highlight. I don't know if you can see. Can you? I had swatched it there as well, I suppose. So whatever you're picking up is the shade. It's really lovely, actually. I've worn it a few times on camera. And these repress really easily, by the way, guys, because that's been sturdy as hell and has not changed anything about it. I don't need 2 oranges and 2 blues, but I didn't realise that when I was buying it. If you're interested in seeing swatches, I have it in my last update. I do a close-up. Love it. These are 2 highlighters. One is in Higher Power and one is in Moscato. Don't know what it's called. I have, yeah, Moscato. There it is. Highlighters were Daniel's first shades, first things that products that he made. I so far am really happy with them, and I'm loving the colours that I picked. And I know I've only used it 3 times now, but I didn't include the highlighters. I wore the highlighters a lot, but I didn't include that as part of my uses because I wanted to be sure to use the eyeshadows. But I'm happy I used it at all, considering it was like December. Your most expensive lip product I put in this LimeCrime lipstick in Airborne Unicorn from the Airborne collection. You guys know, or you should know by now, this is my favorite lipstick formula so far. This from 2020, it's my most favorite. I didn't end up finishing it, guys. I didn't end up finishing it, but my friend Katie here on YouTube sent me 3 more of these. They're being discontinued, which I can't even express to you how grateful I am for that. Like, the definition of grateful doesn't even cover how grateful I am. There's a man outside. There's a man outside in the field with a dog and a cat leading him. First, the cat's in charge anyway. Well, we all expected that. Kitty! Anyway, I didn't finish the lipstick. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I just love the formula. If you were to find a colour, it's like it's a stiff cream. And it's not matte because on your lips it's not matte, if you get me. But I suppose the formula, it's just beautiful. But one of you guys recommended trying out Maybelline's matte, is that what it's called? Anyway, I've screenshotted her comments so that I can put it to the list of things to try. But I didn't finish it, but I did use it quite a bit. So guys, that is my finale. How did you do if you were doing it? I hope it comes back soon because I really want to do it, but I don't know when that will be. Everyone needs a break at times, and you know, we probably could all do with that as well and play a little bit more. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye. Bye.